Hello and welcome to Up the Reds with me, Andy Cambase. Post-match reaction on our game against Aston Villa at home today. The Reds were victorious in a 3-0 win, and I have to say that was a perfect performance from the Red Men today. Really impressed how we we set about the game. I mean, that's now 4 games played this season. That's 10 points, 9 goals scored, 3 conceded. Happy days. Very good performance by the Reds. I mean, we certainly came out of the blocks at the start. Got an early corner. Great finish by Big Dom. I mean, he's let's talk about his performance. I mean, he was just absolutely perfect today in his performance. It reminded me of Gerrard-esque and Mascherano put together. So if you can put those two players together, and what do you get? You get a Dominic Szoboszlai. He was my man of the match today. He had an outstanding game for us today. But saying that, all the players played really well. We soon got our second goal. Again, great work by Trent. What a ball that is. I mean, he had a fantastic game today. It was actually, if you can put an armband on, the captain's armband, he actually did have a captain's performance today. Absolutely superb. Dictated the play for us at the back in midfield. He was all over the place. Some of his passing today was really good. Shame he had to go off with a hammy. I'm hoping that'll keep him off international duty, because you can't go to international duty with a hamstring injury. As England's first game, I believe, is away in Poland against Ukraine. He came off, but yeah, it was it was good. Second half performance again. I was never nervous about the game after the way we started. What I will say was how disappointed I was with Aston Villa after praising them in the Aston Villa game preview in the last video. I did say they were a very good team. They had pace, etc. But for some reason, they didn't turn up. I mean, in the first half, they played three at the back, but we were just overrunning them. And Unai Emery made he had a forced substitution to make because one of the centre halves went off, but he went to a back four. But that just made it even more better for us Reds. Jurgen Klopp, that was his 300 gaming charge. Somebody sent me a tweet after the game to say that that game there for Jurgen, we'd scored 903 goals. When I say 300 gaming charge in the Premier League, and the Reds have scored 903 goals in the process. That is just some going for our boss. He was really happy with our performance. Second half, like I said, we weren't at it as much as in the first half, because I think Aston Villa were trying to chase the game. We had a couple of scary moments. Joel Matip playing a stupid ball, across and giving away cheap corners and that. But having said that, he wasn't really phased. He did have the odd hiccup, but I thought Joe Gomez was outstanding at the back. Reminded me of Joe Gomez of old, before he got his injury, when him and Virgil were absolutely bang on the money. That was good performance by Joe. Robbo, that's probably the best game I've seen him play for a long time. Both defensively and offensively. Midfield, what can you say about Alex McAllister? I mean, he's just like the silent assassin. He played that deeper role today. He was just stopping he was blocking off all the alleys where the balls could go down. I thought Curtis Jones did well because it was his first game back after injury. He read the game well. He was doing exactly the same as McAllister. Dominic Szoboszlai, well, I think I've just found my new hero in a number 8 shirt for Liverpool. The energy that he had for the whole game was absolutely outstanding. We've got the legs now in the middle of the park. We didn't have the legs last season, but you can clearly see now we have legs, and that's what was missing. So yeah, and up front, Diaz, another fine performance by him. Darwin unlucky not to get a goal. Mo had one of his best games as well in a while, and then the subs came on. We are making a difference now with subs coming off the bench. Harvey again had a cameo role, but he did well when he came on. Diogo Jota, he was okay. Gapco was okay. We could have scored more than 3 goals today, but you know, Jurgen Klopp, he says that's the best performance he's seen from this set of lads. I mean, I heard Dominic Szoboszlai's interview after the game. When you listen to him, he plays above his age. What is he, 22, 23? He talks like he's played about 500 games for his club. He probably has, I don't know. But the way he was saying we should stay calm and we should take the next game and move on forward with it. He talks really eloquently after games, so really impressed with him. So Ali, didn't mention him yet again, made a world class save. He had nothing to do hardly in that game. So as I say, yeah, Aston Villa, don't know what happened there. They were just really off it. So they're a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde team this season, Villa. But yeah, it was a really good performance. Unfortunately, we've got this rubbish international break now. We don't play again until 12 days time. We're away on the 16th of September to Wolves, and that's a 12:30 kickoff. As I say, on the Saturday, we'll be on TNT Sports for that one. So yeah, Jurgen absolutely delighted with the performance. He's now worried that these South American players are off to the other side of the world, so he's got his fingers, toes crossed that they all come back without any injuries at all. So yeah, all in all, really happy. I think we sit third in the table as it stands. Nobody wins anything in September, as you all know that. But yeah, it was a great performance, and very happy. So let's get the next 12 days over and done quickly. I wish we were playing again next week, but as you know, it's the crappy international break. That's all I'm going to say about the game. The other thing I'm going to mention is the Mo Salah saga. It's still rumbling on in the background. Jurgen Klopp was pressed again in the post-match press conference. He said, look, nobody's come to him. He's been at his desk. He's got paperwork there. He has his iPad open. There's nothing at all to say on that. He said Mo's been exemplary all week, etc. So I think the Arab Mickey Mouse League transfer window closes on Thursday, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Right, I'll probably speak to you during the week at some point if there's something to bring up. Other than that, it's going to be a quiet one for us all, but we all should be pleased. The under-18s lost today. Yesterday was it, and the under-21s lost today as well. So The academy team's not doing so well this weekend, but the main team, the first team, they've done really well today. That's all I need to say. I am one happy red, and there should be lots of happy reds out there. Look after yourselves, enjoy the rest of Sunday evening, and I'll speak to you during the week. Up the Reds.